One. One of the most important books I read on relationship was 101 Questions to Ask Before You Get Engaged. I read this book, and the woman I thought I wanted to marry was like, no, that's not what you're looking for. You want this. Like, wow. Out of the 101 questions, like 54 of them were important to me. So then I was talking to 4 girls at that time. I gave them all the books. And I said, I need you to read this book, and let's have a meeting together to go through the answers. I knew 3 of them wasn't going to work out. My wife and I had a 6-hour meeting with that book. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Let's date for a year and a half. Then I'm going to marry this girl. We date for a year and a half. We have a bunch of fights, and then eventually I'm like, no, I'm going to marry this girl. But I knew after I read the book, this could be somebody I can invest my time into. But most people don't marry based on values and principles. Most people marry based on nice breasts, based on a beautiful butt, based on a beautiful face, based on an incredible chemistry in the bedroom. Sex was great. You went to a nightclub, you danced good together, you have a blast together, you laugh together. All of that stuff aren't the reasons to marry, okay? Those are great reasons to date. I dated 2 girls whom one of them, I knew from the beginning I was never going to marry this girl. And by the way, I love this girl. We had an incredible time together. But I knew we were never going to marry each other. Did we have fun? Unbelievable fun. Did we do crazy things together? Out of control. Was it a blast? Yes. Yes. Was I going to marry her? No. Was she going to marry me? No. Eventually we sat down and we said, look, this is not working out. And I want to get married. And I don't think we're going to be together. I said, I'm not going to date anybody until you date somebody first because I want to be respectful to you. Boom. She goes date somebody first. I said, now you're dating. Boom. Now I got no, and I started dating. Another girl I was dating. Eventually, one day after being together for 2.5 years, we had the awkward moment. Sex is amazing. We're having a lot of fun. We're like 2 kids. You would see us, you'd see us at Venice Beach. She's on top of me. We're just wrestling. We're having a blast. We're laughing. Of course, we're having a fight, and some couple unfortunate events happened that, took away life out of the relationship. And we lost a lot of momentum. But it got to a point one day, by the way, I'm an atheist at the time when I'm dating this girl. One day I'm like, I want to know if we're together because we actually have substance and things to talk about, or if it's sexual and fun. I said, look, I want us to go a month without sex. And she says, what? I say, I want us to go a month without sex. Are you joking? Nah, I'm serious with you. You're joking. There's no way you can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I'm saying, let's try to see if we can do it. To see what we do late at night, great. First time we go out, hey, movie's done. At an expedition, you want to, I'm going to drop you off. Now you got to realize my pants, they're about to blow up. I mean, I'm like ready to do something with her. I'm like, babe, we got to spend some time. I'm freaking on fire with testosterone. I'm a high testosterone type of guy. And I'm dropping her off and I'm just cursing myself out. What the hell is wrong with you? Man, you should have done this. Next night, same thing. Next night, same thing. 2-3 weeks later, we don't have anything to talk about. I'm like, great relationship. I don't know if we can be married. So then I say, let's go to church together. See if we can figure something out here. Are you being religious? No, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to get married. You want to get married to me? No, yeah, I want to get married to you. I got a ring. But I don't know if we can make it work. I don't know what marriage is all about. We need something to have a basis. And we go to church one time, so uncomfortable for her. I'm like, I'm not going to make you do this. And then eventually we broke up. She's happily married. She's got beautiful kids. We're still in contact. I'm very happy for her. And the other one is also happily married, got kids, all that stuff.
Okay, so the thing that I always feel are, what are your top 10 things in a partner? I mean, you need to write them down. Okay, so are they trustworthiness, honesty, good looks? Like, what are they for you? Believes in God, what are they? Okay, and how many do they actually have of them? And then what you're going to see is how many do they have of them after 30, 60, and 90 days, and even 1 year? So let's talk about 30 days. 30 days is the introduction. You're just talking and getting to know each other. You never tell somebody you love them, and if somebody does in the first 30 days, then that's definitely a warning sign. All right, once things get a little bit more physical and you're in the 60 days, you're actually looking for things that set them off and how they start to react to different events that occur in both your lives. And are things still going? And on your top 10. Let's go to 90 days. After 90 days, you have a pretty good idea as to what that person is and whether you should be a boyfriend or girlfriend at this time. If not, you should have some clear understandings as to where your relationship's going. All right, and then finally, after a year, you need to make a commitment. Where are you guys going? At least talk about it. You know, are you on a path towards getting married? Are you just going to have fun and, you know, stay in the limbo? You know, and basically, if you're there with one, you should like say, okay, in 2 to 3 years, we're going to get married. In 5 years, we're probably going to get married. Or, you know, possibly you should be going back to the beginning with somebody else. All right, you got to tell me what you think about my opinion on relationships. I've had quite a few of them. All right, as always, peace out.